probably the worst injury, I was just leaving the WWE on my first tour of duty there, and I was going to go home to Minnesota for a while and go out to Japan and go down to Charlotte, North Carolina for a little run down there. And I was in Montreal, Canada in a battle royal. And the last two guys in the battle royal were myself and Andre the Giant. And Andre used to, you know, if he liked you, you were fine. But if he didn't like you, it was a long night. Fortunately, he liked me. But he would do all kinds of nasty things to you. He would pinch your back of your arms or grab inside your legs and just start squeezing and wouldn't let go. I mean, just have you screaming bloody murder. Andre the Giant was the kind of wrestler that he had his way with anybody he wanted to, and if he wanted to, he could have taken us all out as fast as he wanted to. He was a great athlete in his younger ages, you know. But we were in this battle royal, and he lifted me up above his head, and was kind of like having some fun with it. And all of a sudden, I was kind of wiggling around. He lost control of me, and over the top rope I went onto the cement floor. We didn't have pads back then, and I was able to turn my back to hit the floor. And when I first hit, and I looked up and I saw Andre, his mouth was as wide as it could be, and he knew he messed up, or I messed up, one of us messed up. But I was laying there, and I could feel that I was hurt, but I didn't know how badly. So as you know, as athletes know, as you cool down, you start getting a little sore and stiffer, and I finally made it back to the hotel that night after showering, and 10,000 whacks on the back from Andre saying, sorry boss, sorry boss. I'm not sure if that didn't lead to some more injuries. But I ended up leaving a wake-up call, and I was driving from Montreal to Minnesota that day, and when the wake-up call came, I couldn't turn over to get the phone. I was like, I was paralyzed. And I finally made it over and answered the phone and realized I was in big trouble. I was hurt. So I crawled out of bed, crawled to the bathroom, filled up the bathtub, and the bathtub with hot water, soaked in there for a while. Finally made my way to where I could actually straighten up. And ended up driving home, and it was horrible, horrible. I had to just stop and try to get out and stretch and eat and all kinds of things. But when I got home, I thought I'd surely have to have a knee operation or back operation. I was hurting with my knee, my back, and my neck. And my sister said I should go to her chiropractor and make sure, you know. So he looked me over for about 3-4 days, going there 3 times a day. And one time he was just like talking about the weather and working around on my knee, and all of a sudden he jerked it. And this huge scream of agony kind of left my body because it hurt so good. All it was I was just out of alignment. My knee, which caused my back to be out, and he popped my neck in, and I was fine again. But that was the worst I was ever hurt. I never, other than all my fingers and my nose being broken several times, I never had any real breakage or anything like that put me out. And, you know, infections, you know, sometimes I'd get infections in my knees that would flare up, and you just didn't have time to go to doctors. Infections from lacerations and stabs. I've been stabbed 4 different times by fans, and shot at a couple of times. But nothing like landing on that cement floor from about 20 feet in the air.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And for our final question of the evening, Cobra Commander.
Thank you, yes. First of all, please resist the urge to jump up and throttle me.
Yeah.
I'm still really hurt from last time. I don't know if you could tell.
I'd love to put the Cobra clutch on you.
Yeah. Do it.
I just wanted to let you know that I had nothing to do with those fires that might have destroyed any of those things that Hasbro gave you. I do have 2 real questions. Number 1 is, do you still get residual royalty checks from Hasbro from time to time, because I haven't gotten one in about 13 years now. And my second question was, how did it feel when you were putting the beats to Nemesis Enforcer? That bastard had it coming!
Oh, yes, it was a great feeling. No, I do not get any more residuals from Hasbro. The only thing I get from them is an appearance fee now, which you probably do too.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, really.
Well, you and I have to
Who's
have a
the
little
agent?
meeting afterwards, and I'll put you straight on how to handle Hasbro.
Should I speak to about that?
But this is what I tried to get into Hasbro's mind, was to put a Cobra Commander and the Sarge in appearances together, where we could do this type of verbal back and forth and end up having a match. Actually having you could go into Walmart, you could actually go into Walmart and have it set up where you could have an actual battle where we chase each other through the stores and knock over stuff. I thought it would have been a great, people would have been like horrified.
I think Cobra Commander's
that was great, what I did to Nemesis Enforcer, and I wish I could do it again in another time and place, and I hope it's soon. And if anybody's here from Hasbro, I don't know if anybody's here, but if there's any possible way, I sure would like to work out things with Hasbro, because I think just by this turnout in this small room, there's a lot of interest. And as I said before, I had a lot of fingers in the fire. There's a possibility of doing some type of a reality show with the Sarge. I won't tell you too much about it, but it involves food, so and I hope it comes through. But thank you so much for coming in character, and Sarge.
Sarge, can you push out Cobra here?
Sarge, put the Cobra clutch on him, Sarge. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right. Yo, Joe. Well, thank you all very much. I'm going to spend the next few hours trying some autographs, taking pictures with everybody, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad you all could come down. I wish we had more time. And just remember, as we said before, never ever let your enemy eat your breakfast, and that's an order. Eddie's disease, and we'll see you upstairs. All right. Yo, Joe.